On the coast of West Africa, a quiet revolution is underway. For decades, Africa exported crude oil, only to buy back refined products at a premium. Now that cycle is breaking. The Dangote Refinery in Nigeria is more than an industrial project. It's a shift in global energy dynamics. For the first time, a major oil-producing African nation is refining its own crude at scale. This move signals a new era of self-determination and economic empowerment. The implications stretch far beyond Nigeria, touching global markets and trade routes. When a nation refines its own oil, it redraws the map of energy trade and influence. Nigeria is stepping from dependency to strength, controlling its own energy security and future. This is a pivotal chapter for a country long known for exporting raw resources. The ability to refine at home means fueling its own economy and becoming a key player in the global market for refined products. It's not just economics, it's a new sense of possibility for Africa's future. The Dangote Refinery is a feat of ambition and engineering. With a capacity of 650,000 barrels per day, it meets all of Nigeria's domestic fuel needs. For the first time, Nigeria can stop importing petrol, diesel, and jet fuel. Billions once spent on imports can now be invested in infrastructure, healthcare, and education. The refinery is the world's largest single-train facility, built for efficiency and scale. It produces not just fuels, but also polypropylene, a key ingredient for plastics. This diversification anchors a broader industrial ecosystem. Nigeria is set to become a major exporter of refined fuels across West Africa. The refinery is more than a plant. It's a symbol of what's possible when ambition meets capability. It marks Nigeria's new position in the regional and global economy. Nigeria's paradox was exporting crude while importing fuel. The Dangote Refinery changes that, turning Nigeria into a manufacturer, not just a supplier. Now, the country keeps more of its oil wealth at home, fueling growth and development. Ending reliance on imports means more stable prices and energy security. Billions saved on subsidies and imports can be reinvested locally. The refinery dismantles old vulnerabilities and creates a virtuous cycle of economic growth. For Nigerians, it's a powerful symbol of progress and self-reliance. The nation now controls its energy destiny, from oil well to petrol pump. This shift brings pride and a new narrative of capability. Nigeria is turning a historical paradox into a source of national power. The real power in oil lies in refining, not just extraction. Crude oil is only valuable when transformed into usable products. Refining is where margins are highest and control is greatest. By mastering this step, Nigeria gains leverage over its energy future. The refinery gives Nigeria control over the critical middle layer of the energy system. This reduces exposure to global market volatility and ensures a stable domestic supply. Operating such a complex facility builds technical expertise and industrial capability. It requires a skilled workforce, engineers, technicians, managers, fostering innovation. The refinery becomes a training ground for a new generation of experts. Industrialization takes root not just in infrastructure, but in knowledge and skills. Nigeria is building more than fuel, it's building human capital. This is how true economic transformation begins. The Dangote Refinery is reshaping global energy trade. For years, crude left West Africa for refineries abroad, while refined products returned. Now, Nigeria's self-sufficiency disrupts this flow. European refineries lose a major market, while West Africa gains a new energy hub. Shipping routes are changing. Less traffic from Europe, more regional distribution from Nigeria. The refinery's output will supply neighboring countries, creating new trade patterns. Global traders lose a key arbitrage opportunity as Nigeria integrates production and refining. The energy world is becoming more regional, with local production for local needs. This is a quiet but profound shift in the business of energy. To run at full capacity, the refinery needs a steady supply of crude oil. Nigeria's oil production faces challenges: security, investment, and infrastructure. The refinery's success depends on a healthy upstream sector. Sustained investment in oil fields is crucial to keep the refinery running efficiently. The facility can process various crude grades, even importing when needed to ensure operations. Ultimately, the goal is to maximize use of Nigerian crude for competitive advantage. The refinery's demand creates a reliable market for local producers, spurring investment. This strengthens the entire energy sector, from wellhead to refinery gate. The refinery's success is a test of Nigeria's energy resilience. The Dangote complex is more than a refinery. It's the heart of a new industrial hub. Alongside fuels, it produces polypropylene, vital for plastics and manufacturing. Local production of these materials lays the foundation for new industries. The complex also makes fertilizer, boosting agriculture and food security. Integrated operations create synergies. Byproducts from one process fuel another. This self-contained zone attracts further investment and downstream manufacturing. Factories can spring up nearby, turning raw materials into finished goods. The project is a catalyst for broad-based economic development. Is this just a refinery, or the start of Africa's industrial transformation? On Nigeria's coast, a new line is being drawn on the global economic map. The age of African industrialization may finally be dawning.